Okay, yes, maybe connection problems. Okay, so let's start. The video was this video that we already watched. That was about renewable and non-renewable resources class. Remember that this topic is important and this topic is coming in the exam. We need to review what is renewable resources and non-renewable. So first, let's review what are renewable resources. Who knows what are renewable resources? What are renewable resources? You haven't studied social studies yet? That is so Tuesday, right? You haven't studied maybe renewable resources topic. No? Okay, don't worry, because we're in a review and you have time to study. Renewable resources, remember they're resources that can be replaced. That is the meaning of renewable resources. Resources that can be replaced. Okay, help me to read, Joshua.
Renewable resources are resources that can be replaced after they are used.
Read the example that is down here.
When we cut down trees to build houses or make furniture, trees are renewable resources. But trees take a long time to grow, so we have to conserve them.
That's right. So there are examples of renewable resources, the trees. That is one example. But what it says, you need to conserve it. It takes a long time. So even though we cut one and we plant, it's going to take a long time to grow. So we need to take care of them. We're not going to be cutting all the trees for that reason. Okay, let's go to the next one. So even renewable resources that can be replaced must be protected. We have another definition. No, you don't have to copy. You already copied this in your notebook. We have the meaning of conserve. What is conserve, class? What does it mean?
Means to use resources carefully, not wasting resources, limiting pollution, recycling, and reusing resources whenever possible.
That's right. That is conserve. To use resources carefully. You're going to recycle and reuse something. So in this way, you are taking care, you are conserving the environment and you're conserving that things. You're not going to be wasting. You're not going to be contributing to the pollution because you are recycle and reuse. That is conserve. We have another definition also. What is pollution? What is pollution, class?
Is any change in the environment which results in its harmful effect.
That's right. Pollution, any change in the environment. We can have pollution in the air. It can be air pollution, water pollution. It can be land pollution. So any change in the environment, that is pollution. It is damaging, it's harmful for the environment. So pollution can make water dirty, harm trees and other plants and damage soil because you find it everywhere. We can see it. Sometimes we cannot see the pollution, but sometimes we can see the pollution. We can see it and we cannot see it. It depends. Now, what is recycle, class? What is the meaning of recycle?
Means to use something again.
You use something again and over again. That is recycle. What things you can recycle?
The use
Clothes.
Clothes, that's right.
the use
Paper.
Papers, metal, plastic. You can recycle. Just think about which things you can recycle and you can use it over and over again. Once you cannot use it, you're going to leave it in the trash can, right? In the trash bin. But if you can recycle, you can reuse something. So try to do it. So this way, we're not going to be adding more pollution. We're not going to be destroying more the environment. That it's not just for humans. The environment, the earth is not just for humans, for animals and also for plants. Sometimes humans forget that the environment is for all of us. They think that it's just for humans, but it's not just for humans. Okay, don't forget to study that and also the examples of renewable resources. We have some examples. Take a look at this. Can you mention some examples of renewable resources?
Miss, Miss, I have a question.
Tell me, Josh.
We're gonna have homework this week.
This week you don't have homework. You don't have more homework in this
Okay.
year. Until next year you have homework. This year, no homework. No more homework. You finish the homework. You just have the exams next week and you don't have to do more homework. You don't have to worry about homework. Just to review the topics, yes. So you're going to be free for homework like 4 weeks. Okay, let's review. Joshua is celebrating. You don't like to do homework. You prefer not to study instead of doing homework. Yes. Okay. Examples, no. Kiara prefer homework instead of studying. Yes. Yeah, some people prefer to do homework instead of study, or prefer to do homework to study and not to do homework.
Miss,
Tell me, Valerie.
I prefer to study because I study one week for the exams, and I have homework every day.
The homework, because you need the homework. If you do the homework, it's going to be easier for you. The exam is going to be easier because you're going to remember your homework. You already studied. You just review. Okay, let's see some examples of renewable resources. We have here, look at here, plants, trees, they are renewable resources. We have the water, the rice, some of the animals that you can see, the sunlight is a renewable resource. Even though they renew in a short period of time, some of them can take more time than the others. For example, the pine tree, it takes more time than maybe that it rise, but all of them, they renew. They renew, but we need to take care of them. And we have also non-renewable resources, review of non-renewable resources. So you already know what are renewable resources. Now, what are non-renewable resources? Is the contrary. How can you tell me what are non-renewable resources?
Me.
Joshua?
Cannot be replaced. There is a limited amount of each non-renewable resource.
That's right.
Type
Excellent.
of resource runs out, there is no more.
There is no more. They cannot be replaced like the renewable resources. You cut one tree, you plant another one. It's replaced. But non-renewable resources, no. There is no more of them. There is a lot of them in the world, but some, when you are using it, there is going to be less and less and less. So they are non-renewable resources. Like that, which examples you can mention about non-renewable resources?
The colors, I think.
Which examples you have for non-renewable resources?
The oil. Coal, natural gas, and oil.
That's right. They are examples of non-renewable resources. So it's important to conserve the coal, the natural gas,
Rocks.
oil.
Rocks. I think rocks.
Rocks, yes. Another important resource that is all around you, it's found in every region, that is the human resources. What are human resources, class?
They are the people who make products or provide services.
That's right. That is human resources. What is services?
Are jobs that people do for others, like teaching, repairing things, taking care of people, delivering products, building houses, etc.
That's right. Remember, human resources, the people who mix product, they can create something or provide a service like teaching, right? Repairing things, taking care of other people. So services, the job that people do for others. We have some examples also of renewable resources. Remember the oil, the natural gas, the coal, the rocks, as Gabriela mentioned, the rocks are examples, minerals, and nuclear energy. They are examples of non-renewable resources. So if I tell you in the exam that coal and rocks are examples of renewable resources, is it true or false? Coal and rocks, examples of renewable resources.
Example of renewable.
Mhm.
Non-renewable.
It's not
Natural
renewable,
gas.
right? Mhm. So coal and rocks, remember, non-renewable resources, the oil, the natural gas, the minerals. So don't forget to study the examples, these meanings, and the examples and the meanings of this. Any question about this topic, class?
Study hard.
Study hard.
Estudiar difícil.
Study the definitions. No? Okay, so if no questions, we're going to stop here the review. So let's go and have break, and then we have the review of language.
Bye bye.
Besito.
Bye bye.